My name is Radoslaw Kudlinski, and I'm part of collective which is called Blue Republic. Better part of collective is Anna Passakas. We are from Toronto, but originally we are from Poland. We are living in Canada for last 15-16 years. The Blue Republic name came from the famous Plato Republic, when he dismissed all artists from concept of his republic. We are exhibiting for probably the last 15 years, both in Canada and internationally. Ludwig's Museum in Germany, Officina America Biennale in Bologna, public galleries in Canada and the States. And Blue Republic on the beginning was more like project than a group, and we were working in the different personal constellations with many artists, urban planners, social activists, and so on. It depends what was the nature of the project. This project in the Deluge gallery is called Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace was really Crystal Palace. That was the building from the one in the late 19th centuries, built for international exhibition in London, and it was kind of proof that industrial society is really achieving this new level. It was almost like monument of proud new industrial culture. And since then, this figure, this metaphor, Crystal Palace, was constantly present in various intellectual and assessments of where culture really is. The Dostoevsky was using this figure, and we were using this figure based on the writing of Peter Sloterdijk, German philosopher. His assessment of his use of this figure of Crystal Palace was quite different. He associated with this place with post-industrial, post-consumption society. You can imagine this privileged group of people who are living in this so-called Crystal Palace, surrounded by various goods, free from any dilemmas, troubles. They are perfectly informed what is going on outside of this Crystal Palace. There's violence, there's different ideas coming and going. The world is trying to shape itself, but they choose to withdraw from this world. So it's almost like this exclusive decadent club, when people are the only concern of these people or this group is to keep what they have. It's like maintenance of existing concepts, objects, and ideas. So with this exhibition, we are playing with this concept, building this frames which you can think about outline of buildings, or you can think about the outline of wall or barricade or curtain. So the question remains for the viewer, in what side of the curtain, what side of this Crystal Palace you are. Are you in or are you out? And there's a various of collected objects, which are they're not really objects, more like fragments, like memories of objects which are collected in various places. Because when we travel, we like to collect pieces which are found on the street, which are donated. The same happened here in Victoria when we were collecting different memories of objects, and creating this environment when the viewer can almost mirror itself with presence of something what's still here, but what remains him, something what really was in the past. So this is it's almost like love, when everyone will see, depends who this someone is, depends of the background, depends of the culture, depends of the expectations. The same object can signify many different things, depends who is looking at. So for us, this exhibition, the outcome is not so much what was constructed, but what we are hearing from audience, and that's the most exciting part, how the audience is reacting, because we are sometimes people are having completely opposite and completely different opinions and different reactions. So what else? The materials which we are using, as I said, are simple. It just there's nothing solid here. Everything is almost in a state of movement. The objects are carefully placed. We are using gravity instead of glue, so they are standing there because the gravity is still working. If you will move them or kick them, or if you will exhibit lack of not to be careful, they will fall apart, and that's experience also, because then you have to react certain way. You can run away, or you can just be part of team who constructed this. You have kind of restore what was before. And also there's lots of immediate kind of manipulation with material, because we are using text, we are using tape, we are using household paint, we are using drawing, which we are drawing directly on the wall. So there's no like piece of art which is signify as an object. You cannot take this at home. It's like for 1 month or 2 months, and it will be covered with paint and it's gone. So in the same way, like our impressions, our thoughts, our experiences, which we are having here in this space. So like with drawing, which is kind of immediate, we didn't plan this, but we were informed how this space looked like. But for us, the real project really starts when we are coming in the space. So it's just almost like playing jazz. There's a tune which is represented by conditions of the space and the subjects which we are interested in this moment, but later on it's just a very playful process. And the play we are understanding here as a very serious process. It's not just playfulness understood as a goofing around, round is more as searching for chance. You are playing games, more you are playing, more experience you are, more chance you have to win the game.